Princess Kate bravely shared her cancer diagnosis with the world on Friday, March 22nd. While not much has been revealed to the public, this is everything we currently do know. To start, we know that Princess Kate is okay. While her abdominal surgery back in January was planned and the palace did say that the princess would not be seen until April, the internet had declared her missing. There were other factors that added to the frenzy. You may recall the Willy Wonka Glasgow experience going viral a couple weeks ago. Some social media users had made a couple jokes that this was where Princess Kate had disappeared to. People who had never heard that Princess Kate was allegedly missing were suddenly asking a lot of questions, and one ridiculous theory snowballed into another. The viral meme had made Princess Kate a hot online discussion topic. Princess Kate had been photographed multiple times after her surgery and before the video statement was released, but many people did not believe it was the princess and called on the palace to release a statement or video about her well-being. Again, the public had been made aware that Princess Kate would not return to royal duties until after Easter. Still, social media put so much pressure on the situation that it seems the palace decided to release the 2-minute video of Princess Kate addressing the state of her health. From the video, we also learned that the past couple months have been hard on the princess and her entire family. It has been a hard time for the royal family over the past few months in general. Not only has the princess received a cancer diagnosis, but King Charles has as well. King Charles's diagnosis had gone public in February of this year. We do not know what specific form of cancer the king or princess have at this time. It has been reported that the king and princess shared a lunch together the day before the princess's announcement went up. A spokesperson for the crown spoke to the Daily Telegraph saying the king remained in the closest contact with his beloved daughter-in-law throughout the past few weeks. Both the king and the queen continue to offer their love and support to the whole family through this difficult time. The king has been receiving treatment for the past few months. Princess Kate also revealed that the news of her diagnosis was a huge shock. Back in January, the Princess of Wales was admitted to the London Clinic Hospital for her planned major abdominal surgery. At the time, the princess's condition was thought to be non-cancerous. It was in later testing after the operation had taken place that revealed a different story. This fact was also revealed by the Princess of Wales in the video. It is rare to receive a false negative if one were to undergo a cancer biopsy, but not impossible. RoswellPark.org claims there is about a 1 to 2% chance of receiving a wrong answer. To be clear, we don't know what tests the princess had done to get the false negative or later diagnosis. The initial information regarding the planned January procedure came from a royal spokesperson. The official statement from a couple months ago included the information that the prince and princess had cancelled some royal appearances and engagements, including a royal tour to Rome. The spokesperson went on to say that the princess hopes that the public will understand her desire to maintain as much normality for her children as possible, and her wish that her personal medical information remains private, and that the palace would only provide updates on Her Royal Highness's progress when there is significant new information to share. At the time, the princess had stayed in the hospital for a couple weeks before returning home. The princess revealed that she is in the early stages of preventative chemotherapy treatment as advised by her medical team. The princess praised her team, calling them fantastic and saying they have taken great care of her, which she is very grateful for. They advised the princess to undergo preventative chemotherapy, and that can mean a lot of things. Chemo is used to describe many different kinds of treatment. A treatment called adjuvant chemotherapy is done to eliminate any remaining cancer cells after an operation. There is chemoprevention too. That refers to a bunch of different types of medications and supplements that can halt the development of cancerous cells. Chemoprevention is different from chemotherapy, as the first is used to stop cells from growing and the second is used to destroy existing cells. We learned that most of the Princess of Wales' time out of the public eye was in fact spent healing, and this fact has put many of the outrageous rumors from the past few months to rest. The princess said, "It has taken me time to recover from major surgery in order to start my treatment." A document from York and Scarborough Teaching Hospitals claims that a major abdominal surgery can take about 2 to 3 months to heal enough for the person to move around comfortably. It may only take 1 to 2 months for the individual to heal enough to exist in their day-to-day life. It just might be slightly uncomfortable. If this was the case for the princess, the statement that she would not be seen until after Easter makes perfect sense. We know that the princess had told her children about her diagnosis. Prince William and Princess Kate share 3 young children together: Prince George, 10, Princess Charlotte, 8, and Prince Louis, 5. Just after sharing that her time away has been used to heal properly, the princess also shared that it was spent processing the diagnosis and telling her young children. Princess Kate said, "Most importantly, it has taken us time to explain everything to George, Charlotte, and Louis in a way that is appropriate for them and to reassure them that I am going to be okay." The princess continued, shedding light on how she might have shared the news with her children, saying, "As I have said to them, I am well and getting stronger better every day by focusing on the things that will help me heal in my mind, body, and spirits. The video announcement was posted on Friday, March 22nd, and the next week was Easter break for the children, so this week. I'm not going to pretend that I know whether the announcement was strategically announced just before the break to give the children time to process the news going public while they are away from school, but it would be nice if that were the case. According to ET, the prince and princess have taken their young family to Anmer Hall on the Sandringham estate for the Easter break. This means that the prince and princess will not be attending any Easter services in public with the rest of the royal family. One of the primary rumors that was circulating before the Friday video announcement was that there were marital problems between the Prince and Princess of Wales, and that is why we hadn't seen the couple together and why the prince had been so silent while his wife was missing. The main theory was that Prince William had cheated on Princess Kate with her longtime friend Rose Hanbury. While the palace has not officially commented on the validity of the rumors, Rose has. She says in a rare statement that the rumors were completely false. Friday's video has clarified what Prince William was doing during that time. Princess Kate said, "Having William by my side is a great source of comfort and reassurance. So now we know the prince was not being unfaithful these past few months, but instead was being the perfect husband, even allegedly canceling some royal engagements to help with the children and spend more time with his family and wife." The princess also shared that her and the prince have been doing everything they can to process and manage this privately for the sake of their young family. We can expect to not see the princess much over her treatment period. The princess said towards the end of the video, "We hope that you will understand that as a family, we now need some time, space, and privacy while I complete my treatment. My work has always brought me a deep sense of joy, and I look forward to being back when I am able, but for now, I must focus on making a full recovery." Just how long that will be, no one knows for sure, of course. Doctor of Medicine Shelby Tearstripe says her rule of thumb she tells her patients is about 2 months of recovery time for 1 month of treatment, for the person's energy to fully return to what it was before beginning treatment. Whether or not this will be true for the princess is still up in the air, as this is a very new diagnosis and treatment has just begun. There is of course a possibility of the princess making royal appearances during her treatment, but I don't think we should expect that from her. A spokesperson for Buckingham Palace and King Charles has revealed to people that the king is so proud of Catherine for her courage in speaking as she did. As mentioned at the beginning of the video, both the king and princess are dealing with cancer diagnoses at the same time and going through treatment. They were actually both hospitalized around the same time too initially, and at the same clinic. The royal pair has been in this together since the beginning. We know that the princess, even in this tough time, is as gracious as ever and remaining hopeful. The princess opened the video thanking the public for all the wonderful messages of support while she recovered. Shortly after the Friday video was released, millions of messages of support began pouring in from all around the world. A spokesperson for the palace shared that the prince and princess are both enormously touched by the kind messages from people here in the UK, across the Commonwealth, and around the world in response to Her Royal Highness's message. They are extremely moved by the public's warmth and support and are grateful for the understanding of the request for privacy at this time. Finishing off the 2-minute video, the Princess of Wales said she was thinking of everyone who has had their life affected by a cancer diagnosis in any form. She ended with a comforting message for anyone who may be dealing with the disease, saying, "Please do not lose faith or hope, you are not alone." Thank you so much for watching and listening along to this video. We hope the Princess of Wales is doing well and has a swift recovery period, and that her family is also doing well and has a happy Easter together. Until next time, bye!